we are aware that Mr. President himself says he's not interested in third-term agenda. But we take this opportunity to also mention to Mr. President. Now, Mr. President, we are aware that many of your party members want to put the agenda. Please tell them one more time.
Oh, Afenyo Markin, when do we waste their time with? A better baby, you said you didn't go see any snap, a bit boomudia. Somewhere we see a timer. Who is it possible? Why are you making a press conference?
We know that 2026 budget is a chop-chop budget. We are going to open our eye and scrutinize every contract.
Or see, one more time, certificate of agency. Baku 56. I don't present it to Parliament. And then, Papa no or Ati holier than do. Just say holier than Pope. Just say ono ne should be mad that bonnet will need be that. NPP for Kamubio Tom. This time around, I say one can grab the migrant my confused. Alexander Afenyo Markin Afenyo, the minority leader in Parliament, the National Press Conference Party, and then I Ghana for Neko Masem. Almost a press conference, if you know me say, hey, where's Abazima? Every here, almost here. And I want to say John Dramani Mahama. Ne party NDC for no. Ebi gusu omoto ayampia. Omoto boba park so me say abo bay. Oh. Almost here. The majority leader in Parliament, Mahama yere kan no. Anya no kwa o. Check eh. Entwa ya MCD mbiu almost here. Ugo piemu our Parliament any hu obe ake. Benua te say nsem bebrebe. Enkomo na doso. Ade ya John Mahama person ko 10. I'm person your mama go 10. And I say ne John Mahama ya na aka kire say 10 bi uncle. Na ade nti na mu NDC fo ni bi. Muguso amu share kire na mo ye papa yi. Mo be say temptation. Mo tempting no. My mo Potiphar yere. Wo. Ana dey say mo be dada Joseph. Amana ko ye de enye. John Dramani Mahama, Mr. President, mo say Singapore na we can say unko 10 bia. Onye kan Ghana nti be ka Ghana ha. Na NDC NPP NDC for the party for no. Omu say 10 bia ni we wo ni so. Am say now owie no say enye possible. Crampo say even say John Dramani Mahama, John Ababi John Kwame Nkrumah obese okọ 10 ma enye possible me say this presser may not be done and done well without at least talking about this third-term agenda. We are aware that Mr. President himself says he's not interested in third-term agenda. But we take this opportunity to also mention to Mr. President. Now, Mr. President, we are aware that many of your party members want to put the agenda. Please tell them one more time. Maybe when you said so in Singapore, they didn't hear you. Mr. President, you haven't spoken about your non-interest in third term in Ghana. Please tell your people that you are not interested at all. They shouldn't lead you into temptation. And by the way, it is not possible. Also, we have heard that certain people have filed certain processes at the court. We also have this to tell my Lord Bafuboni. We know that this job was handed to you on a silver platter. We know that you have your masters to please. But my Lord Bafuboni, in the end, when history is being written, it will be your name. And to our judges at the Supreme Court, Ghanaians are watching how you determine the matters that are coming before you. Will question your own integrity. When you came for vetting, you made certain commitment to the people of Ghana. Ghanaians heard you. So again, the mighty minority is watching you. We will not be silenced by threat of contempt. If by criticizing the judiciary, they will march us into Insawom, we are ready to become prisoners of conscience. Thank you very much. Oh, Afenyo Markin, when do we waste their time with? A better baby, you said you didn't go see any snap, a bit boomudria. Somewhere we see a timer. Ufise usi enye possible. Why are you making a press conference? Adiano usi enye possible. According to the managing leader in parliament, Afenyo Markin, or say enye possible. Said John Mahama protect them but they are granting a press conference on that. What's it Papa Nanka said in the room tone or call Singapore okay? It was on tape. In fact, on a videotape. Yet the audio and a visuals. Now no, all me can say a friend say AI ye. Oba Ghana hanum no. O we say to us go UN. Or say we can the same thing so almost say pay your constitution. Aka me come last time. Or say I can the same thing similar. You have heard all that. Moon na mustati who Afenyo Markin. You started all this brouhaha. Say I did able to a month for 3 months part. In fact, una started. We were here when you are telling Ghanaians, say, John Mahama is getting rid of Gertrude Arabase Kitokono, they remove Chief Justice. Or you never rope a Chief Justice for because, say, John Dramani Mahama and I didn't say, or so called them. I tell you now, Bronya, at the same narrative, Edenam. Now I say, oh, Mahama, question, Asana Watara. Our a friend say, a Cote d'Ivoire. Or what Serena Quaya, but I'm manipulating them, so I'm almost walk at them. Now, I done MP before the Namoto. And yet, Mahama is going for 10. Now we are in the Parliament of Ghana. When I more debate your budget, you decide to work out, but before you work out, you started making noise say, no 10 for Mahama, no 10 for Mahama. So, why were you getting all this information? Because that's our time now. The president of the land have already spoken. Oh, Singapore said, 10 billion we win this. Now, NDC as a party twice have released a press statement with their party chairman, I said, don't get here, on video, visuals, and audio, saying that they don't have that kind of ambition. More way now, still, who go stay some rubbish noise be our parliament. Budget now, more as a minority, more NDC for overriding Ghana for no. Man, go check and balance now, my head. Moko ye na NPP nsem ana mo pese mo propaganda ye nyina tra sanse mu no mo ntwa so we are grown ye nyina tra ho mo nsua he ne ankura nia this current leadership of NPP sometimes otena ho ana ora ho say and the party pese oba power bio ana leaders we ne wa assemble because whatever they say you don't need to even think deep. You can be shallow and you still know that they are speaking rubbish. Where okay, was it any possible? You have granted a press conference. Any possible? You left our budget and discuss this. We are no the Chief Justice Bafu Boni. Edu ne veteran. Mube register mo displeasure. Say mo dian kamon fuaso say ye be Gertrude Arabase Kitokono. Na the case gusu e wo court. Ye nkan wie ye. And ye nkan wie ya. You don't see why you partake in selecting new Chief Justice. Today you are saying that same person, which obviously, what make statement now obvious, even that day, you didn't trust him, you didn't like him, you didn't want him. Even though, mo jampe get to the Arabase Kitoko, etras apapui. Etra pomamono, what etras happening for any man, I'm going for mammy, ho, so may Chief Justice. Mo the end ye. But Omuna move follow, Omuna hierarchy, ranking, no. Omuna the end yet, yate. Now, Moon Penny years was I say, how are all manipulative courts? And the judges for the more Chief Justice. Say, in case you say, see, and better was history will be kind to remember their names when the time comes. My name is Mabe Choma to move. Say, maybe you move for Kunyaso, said they get to the Arabese Kitoko, no, you, and we are Momasen. But you didn't partake in the vetting. Say, now movies are incompetent. Movies are corrupt. Was it not the appropriate time to sit in the vetting and make sure you expose him for Ghanaians to say no, then we don't want this man? You need to help us with that. And the man is from yeah. When you were there, you had a voice to raise objections, to let us know the echoes were in Tisaba Pay and you question Chief Justice. You did great disservice to the nation, to the people of your constituents. And I say, sometimes you people think you say, and your constituency is small one. Do you think NPP sent you there? The people you are calling NPP, most of them don't have NPP membership card. Some guys think, oh, be NPP, Nibiantia, and friends, you know the real members are more. Say, anything focus on per month for more this. And then they say, NDC for bi su say ana enye adwuma ana mo promise ye mu nyanse mu nti Ghana ni bia ma Ghana ni bia enye adwuma de say we NDC ni nkwa na mo nkwa metima to aba ma NDC abini no single party in Ghana here ana no nkwa betima any party for betima to aba Ghana be wini. You have very few party members and a lot of sympathizers, and those sympathizers are those people who later on become floating voters when they see that the more you know and in the national interest and you align no more jai now got floating voter Ghana ni be no one free film tete no na asantini your friends say NPP ni sremni voter ni NDC ni and say sesa enti sa na man na dey trim tete no the man is say yenim because of say sana minya na ya say minya santini oba obadwene me oboa oba ye no adwene ono ne girlfriend ne yere ne maame ne ayi obitimi koto efie kakraka de man ge wasato kan ogokan wase na okura ihe okura no wo guess me sana me who against 20 in fact who King Solomon the times 3 and for bia ho ene kwa de me fo aso me pene so bu me problem ne say wodi me taxika e go ma oge no ho na me mo problem enso no ma ya ne mutia enti munyi dead that mentality dead it munku sa mentality na ehye mutirim say as a party bi na pushi munyayo na mu constituent force mamu budget ya amount na say anka bi your friend is invest ya amount na say anka bi ene manya mu aso ma no tin munku na munum kasa there is a microphone besi manim ti press conference Afenyo Markin na aka ne brofu na waka we awie no onwie ye onpon ye o say the 2026 budget a chop budget. We are going to open our eye and scrutinize every contract.
We know that 2026 budget is a chop budget. We know that 2026 budget is a chop budget. We are going to open our eye and scrutinize every contract, every document that goes to PPA. The minority will follow it and bring motions. And we hereby also plead with Mr. Speaker that he is doing Ghana's work and is doing the work for the growth of democracy. We are aware Mr. Speaker is an NDC leading member, but where he sits is to protect both of us. We have been frustrated by numerous dismissal of our motions. Questions are delayed. Questions are declined. Issues that must be allowed to be debated on the House floor, we see subtle culture of silence being introduced and procedural roadblocks are used to deny us opportunity. But we want to pray, Mr. Speaker, most humbly, that he should prioritize substance over form. That is a rule of equity. He should prioritize prudence over procedure and allow debate to flow. We will not sit idly by and allow the majority to use their numbers to deny us our duty in ensuring that there is proper oversight.
This nonsense. Look at this nonsense. These people left parliament. Abra ne ye kind budget. All because they were offended. They were offended, say about how Kumsin. They left parliament. They were offended, said the party executives of NPP. Just if report could be amono. Nana be mono. Omuka Omubo as executive said no. Sa Blake Mahono young ko. But re-election young to. Na is you know. The oil oboy yet the parliamentary candidate there decided not to listen. They say, the presidential aspirant in Kennedy Japan, Baumia, Brachan, so baby, I was my me because I Mbapas Kasi and go from and your first in the one in Jamaica and your combo boy, but than I. And that's a day I nanka the day. Ebekame, ranyame. Na me bre na me ba yes be bo me. Afi ma me de baye ni ma se mi wura de me sra fa cha we nku ha na bu mienu na ka o se da me bu mienu na se me bo na ka o se na ade aka ni ya o ti wo mu osu dada o se ko bo se sa ni kro won ti sudu ye bo me ka ho go ya suma me ho endi aka mi enfa me enfa no dia baby ya suma me ani se nka se me ko afu na me ko na e ka me dia obehwe me but baby e ka se me ko nya na me ko he ento sa bo me ba mu MPP for mu try letter tin e tell the dia is near Kronfo is no moamo e ka tell party for say you are not partaking in the election they went owie ye kobu wa commission ho a onu kuta pepper spray nipa yes men ko o say ko no you went in a violent mood and obi go free say Batman e be head in the pine pa asemaba enunti MPP for in parliament minority you walk out budget man fi na budget na how many months ni afi o ma sha se di sika yi afi na mu go every contract won se mu di abro pa izo se ka betra parliament na mama ye hu se enima bi ho e ko so enko yie na ngantempa na Ghana fu ye sha se ye ntia se na bo mu hu no ma anye o ma twa ma sika ye ma sha se ye chairman man fu odi afi na mu be fitiri mani se mu ya memfu ana se den tam na ye hiam no ma mo aye atwema wie no mano tobetobetobetobet eye chop motena say omu medi awie no afa na mo ka tere but wey any ngoma MPP for no omu guso omu die na wey na the majority chief whip Rockson Dafeamekpor honorable papa de say yanto ebo ase na kaza na Afenyo Markin kaza ya nyina no o ka say ene NDC on be so pass bill bia na ententempa na no me aba say a certificate of agency or say omu de bebre aba kura ma say they have lost count na under the NPP baako miensa pe ana omu de ba certificate of agency a 3 pe am say asa Rockson Dafeamekpor say monto mboase montie me be kan after listening to the honorable Afenyo Markin earlier today I decided to cross-check some facts from the Hansard Department of Parliament. The fact will shock you. The Honorable Afenyo led his NPP government in Parliament to enact as many as 56 statutes under a certificate of agency. Not 3, not 4, not 5. 56. Today, in opposition, he speaks as if agency in lawmaking is a crime. The record do not lie. His words today contradict his conduct yesterday. Ghanaians should judge the man by his actions in power, not his sudden outrage in opposition. Wey asema the majority whip Rockson-Nelson Dafeamekpor Esquire, member of Parliament, demand the NDC, the majority side, and I say Afenyo Markin yensi who. Or see one more time certificate of agency. Baku 56. And not presented to Parliament. And then, Papa no or ati holier than do. Just say holier than Pope. Just say ono ne should be mad that bonnet will need be that. Onye hinti Ghana da. And I say say muka Papa no. Abra no work with him. Now ono na rocky seat ni say majority leader. Sa kunya no osori fusu no kwatra minority leader side ho dia. Hono juju bi hye ho ba ne ote ho. We ase hu. O se sa side o de na nye emwa no nti wo onko ho na oroke eko back and row ni na no obusehu 56 certificate of agency na na forever am say ene so ko am so bibisa nti this ono aba answer the press conference fufura mo me answer mo questions mo me answer questions e kama fa mai eti ya te ne to aleza na Afenyo Markin sie majority voice ati otubi wo de bia e beti otu na mikra mate otu ha yeti ha wo se Chief Justice Bafu Body enkoye o sha say the judges din sema ma this I know say e be panda case here yi nti na o sha say this ano yente ha ana a friend say Makwe Professor Makwe making sure say obe starting some a procedure bia wo ye parliamentarian na on time parliament enso mu kwa so mu duebo enya wa say you say MPC free ministers hu na ye wie ya yesi mu amonta ma ya suspend your mama amokunya ya butu they say nipa fro betena so both parties aye NPP NDC na ka won tumu eto aso ma ne ye ho ebeduru time number ne almost the same 137 with the help of friend saying the independent candidate Emma NPP dey no koso ete NDC there now speaker of parliament at that time obi oye NDC ni a known member of parliament who belongs to the NDC side and at some point or person will pray as a flag bearer papa your friend Albert Sumani Gbagbe papa ni na dey say oh you should the same precedent no dey si pen no aye adwuma wo Afenyo Markin ewra hye kopie mu get to Arabasa kitoko no ho na maame no ya I can't charge ya what charge or the case no banadim within 24 hours ni watana asem so wa panel judges ama judges atana so me wodi asem so na ile asem yen kan he so na a friend is a family law and then value gay hu a friend is a Billian yan kan wasem am say maame we na po wate o tese wo ye MPP fo adwuma na yahu we ni na yahu unanimous FC na den say o dey Dafeamekpor court na say who belong to the opposition party NDC na maame betra so adi case na one single judge go be say or finding merit in whatever you are saying none they be unanimously 5 in now one side they be unanimous and you told me unanimous FC. That's how bad our judicial system ekoye. So wait, let them start messing up. Ni omo so atem. Ni anga so omo so unanimous FC. But for now the unanimous FC the entire Ghanaian enim mo NPP mo ne mo get to the Arabasa kitoko no. But here you are. Nipa na on the one tram bi. Anchi kutinazi na mana mo ye hu no kure no. Ono na ne wo so pa no. Still when that's your lawyer over court. Wa woto no ho me na ono wan kam so me pa na so papa me am fa boni nchewi Moses mra if you slap me I slap you enye Jesus je ni me say obama ha na madan ha ma hwe kai enye 2026 jezi for na kire nya so o woni eden edi asu abi say obo ha yesu ye nane ha ma ye bebo ha bi enti me say me chief justice bafu boni a de wo ye go abeto me sente na kam feel gate na abase kitoko no ono no pe wasem mo say on pe wasem o so mama o so ni no we o hear mama no say unya na no ko butu na to baby on pe we nye by force pe we force say nye force enti MPP free fire and dem fire but I say eya back fire for comment no to comment section na si we are subscribe like na share ma unya enya bi enwe edi no ba ko pe Maxi Billian I will naked to Oldboga dress Macrao bye bye.